Everything is made of chemicals. When some chemicals get together, they react. Now that's a chemical reaction. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Senor Iguana. Sometimes chemicals react with each other to make new chemicals. That's what happens when you see metal rust, or you hear your stomach growl, or maybe you've just seen a candle burning. They're all chemical reactions. Now, chemical reactions happen when the electrons, which are in everything, hook together. Now, here's a chemical you may have heard of. It's called H2O. Do you know what that is? That's right.
What? Why am I typing?
Now that's a chemical reaction.
Hi, I'm Sinbad, and I'm made of chemicals.
Listen up! Don't try this at home without adult supervision.
This top hat is made of chemicals and is held together by chemical bonds. These torches are made of chemicals. Even I am made of chemicals. Just about everything is made of chemicals.
Hi, please consider the following. I'd like to talk about two poisons that we can't live without. Talking about sodium and chlorine. If you breathe just a little bit of chlorine gas, it would do you in. You'd be out of here. You'd be a flatliner, just like that. You know what I'm saying? And watch what happens when we put just a small piece of sodium in water. Water like you might have on the roof of your mouth. That is pretty cool. These two chemicals, when they're separate, are dangerous. But when they're chemically bonded together, the pull of their electrons is so strong that they form a whole new substance, a whole new chemical called sodium chloride. Sodium chloride. Sodium chloride. Now, another name for sodium chloride? Salt. 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 Now, our blood is salt water. Our tears and sweat are salty, and so are potato chips.
What's that song from Greece? C, 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 C minor, F, F, F minor, D, 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 D. What do you think?
I think you should crank up the amplifier so I don't hear your
it's
voice.
out of tune.
No, it's you that's out
Oh,
of
it's
tune,
out of
sweetheart.
tune.
No, it's you.
That's me.
It's all you.
I used to really
Stop.
be able to do
Stop
this. Look, isn't that pretty? It's
Good
really
time to
pretty.
stop now.
Go.
It's pretty. Put it down.
So pretty.
Joining me on... Consider the following.
This experiment's a classic. It's a classic because it's cool. You need a balloon and a soft drink bottle. The bottle can be plastic or glass. I like plastic better because you can do this. Fill the bottle with...
I'm not just disobedient. I'm careful, can't you see? It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. If the way is hazy, you gotta do the cooking by the book. You know you can't be lazy.
Then put about 25 milliliters of baking soda in the balloon. If you spill some, that's okay. It doesn't make that much of a difference. It's just baking soda. Next, carefully put the balloon on top of the bottle. I like to hold one side with my thumb and pull the rest of the balloon on. Now, tip the balloon straight up and shake the powder down into the liquid. Look! Carbon dioxide gas is forming, and it's filling up the balloon. You know what else? It's a little warm. That's because we're releasing energy. It's a classic. It's cool.
Chemicals in these torches are combining with chemicals in the air because of their electrons.
The periodic table tells us a lot about chemicals. Like, for example, banana milkshakes have a lot of milk and bananas. It's a lot of calcium and potassium. Now that's chemistry. The periodic table. I never leave home without it.
I totally have.
In your life.
Totally have. Totally have. I was
No,
really
you
good.
haven't.
I really did.
No, you
I
haven't.
You don't know.
Anybody can do this.
No, because I don't remember the
And
chords.
look. And you did the look, too. You went. Like you actually knew what you were
Do
doing.
you know what it is? It's just because you know they're not going to use any of this crap. Now you've gone completely crazy and you just don't stop talking.
That's the flavor chemical. Baking soda. When it reacts with the water that I just added and some heat, it will make a chemical reaction and form little bubbles called carbon dioxide. Those carbon dioxide bubbles will rush up out of the cake and make the cake all cakey and delicious.
You can make a fire extinguisher, a real one. It's easy. Just take a large plastic container with a tight-fitting lid. Poke a hole in the lid. You might need an adult to help you.
Guess that's me.
Yeah, sure, Bill. Yeah.
Heat a nail up over a candle. When it's warm enough, gently poke the nail through the lid. There, nice clean hole.
I'm on my porch and beat my pumpkin. This isn't gay. Ha! Gay!
Just follow my roots and sneak around. Be careful not to make a sound.
It's just explaining fire.
You mean like when chemicals mix with oxygen in the air usually give off heat?
Yeah. Wow, this is pretty cool. It's like a big swirling chemical reaction.
Yeah, we call it the tornado of fire.
Wow. Hey, you know what else is a really cool chemical reaction? A carbon dioxide fire extinguisher.
Oh, there's one over there.
Yeah, I can see the whites of his eyes. He is.
Now for yet another really big chemical reaction.
Well, that's our show. Chemical reactions can be pretty fun. Let's let her rip.